Doll Convention Central here. I'm Katie, and I'm here with Zoe from BJD Babe.
Hi.
She's going to walk us through how to make our very own doll eyes.
We're going to start by making the eye bases. I'm using a silicone mold that I found on Amazon. You can find the link for that in the description.
It's easiest to use resin that's already dyed white, which you can find that on Amazon as well. But if you use resin that's already dyed, you have to get a separate one to use for the irises. And then you end up having two different kinds of resin, and one turns into a solid rock in your desk drawer, as we've learned the hard way. To avoid that, we just color our own resin. We do this using clear UV resin and white resin pigment. Using our white resin, we carefully fill our eye base mold. Make sure you go around the edges of the iris with a pointy stick or a silicone scraper to get out all the air bubbles. If you get any air bubbles trapped in your mold at this point, it basically ruins the base and you have to completely remake it. Once that's done, you pop them in the UV light and let them cure. Depending on how strong your light is and how much pigment the resin has in it, this can take anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. Once the bases are finished curing, you simply pop them out and start working on your iris. For this tutorial, we're doing a basic glitter eye. I like these because they're fairly simple for beginners. All it takes is a small drop of resin in each indent and then a small scoop of glitter. A micro glitter or an extra fine glitter works best just because the eyes are so small, but you can experiment with different size glitters and different colors. It's also really fun to experiment with different iris shapes. These butterfly ones create a really cute and anime look, or a simple shape like a diamond can even create a cat eye. These were all listed as nail jewels on Amazon, but they make great irises. For this tutorial, I'm just going to use these diamond dots. Diamond dots come in tons of different colors, and they're already circles, so they're kind of perfect to use as smart doll irises. Now, normal irises are black, but I had to experiment a little bit and chose these silver ones. They create a really pretty mirror effect. It doesn't translate as well on the doll as I thought it would, so next time I'd probably go with a darker color. Maybe the dark blue against the light blue glitter would be pretty, but they turned out all right. Here, with Zoe's guidance, you can see me carefully seating the irises into the bases. This is probably the trickiest part about making your own eyes, and I'm really sorry that most of it ended up off camera. At this point, your eyes should be fairly flat. If not, you might need to add another layer of glitter and resin because you want the iris to stick out of the base a bit and create a really nice dome effect. This dome makes the eyes seat better inside the doll head. If they're too flat, they'll sit too far back in the head, and the eyelid will actually create a really bad shadow over the eye, and you won't be able to tell what color it is once it's in the head. Once you have them where you want them, you put a small drop of glitter over the top, let them cure again, and they're ready to go. These turned out pretty good, but I think that the pink ones with the black irises are my favorite that I've made so far. If you want to get really crazy, you don't even have to add an iris, like the pink polka dot ones. Here's the finished product. Let me know what you think, and I hope you have fun making your own eyes.